Hello, beautiful people. Is anybody out there? Hello. I hope at least one of you can join me because I wanted to talk. I got a lot of emails asking me about the Mr. Markle. Um, I don't know if it's his YouTube channel because I went back into it and there was already another post about a year ago. So I don't know if it's a channel or if it's joining this guy. Because if you go to the channel itself, as I said, it was started about a year ago. Okay, so I am really pleased that he is defending Samantha Markle. That is amazing. And I gotta tell you, I was wondering why he did it on YouTube, and I am confused about a couple of things, and for that I will need your input. I wonder if he did the YouTube, he decided to join this guy to do the YouTube because nobody wants to, the mainstream media doesn't want to give him an opportunity to discuss in the mainstream media. Because if we all remember, he went to Oprah's door, remember, in Montecito, asking her to give him the courtesy of also giving his side. Clearly Oprah and nobody else people don't seem to be interested in finding the truth in the United States about Meghan Markle, even though her lies are completely outrageous and easily proven to be lies. So that's one of the things that I started thinking. Does he have to start a YouTube because nobody wants to hear from him in the United States? Because in the rest of the world, everybody wants to hear from him. For example, we saw ET Canada, those two women completely trashing Samantha. And I thought maybe that's one of the reasons, because I'm pretty sure that they must have written to all these venues asking them, asking them to be interviewed. And I mean, the only assumption I can make is that they refused to interview them because you're very welcome. Of course, we're gonna help him out, you know. So I was just wondering about that because no mainstream media, even TMZ, you know, TMZ said, you know, Samantha Markle is suing Meghan Markle, and something about page 6, but they never really call Meghan Markle out about the lies, which is why I think Mr. Markle decided to join forces with this pap. Now, I am confused. I'll tell you where I'm confused with this pap. Oshawa, Ken Larson was a pap who took pictures of Mr. Markle. But I want to know, hello guys, I want to know if this is the pap that took the original first pictures of Mr. Markle coming out of the store with a beer, remember? Or carrying a bucket of Kentucky Fried Chicken, that he took those very unflattering pictures of Mr. Markle, or if this was the pap that Mr. Markle worked with to set up those pictures to make him look flattering. So that's where I'm confused. I don't know if he's pairing up with the guy, because I know that the guy who took the pictures that he started working with those pictures. Hello guys. Hi Essie. I know that there was one pap that managed to track him down and took really hello guys, took really unflattering pictures of him. And then because of those unflattering pictures, Mr. Markle got together with this other pap and took pictures, you know, measuring his suit and sitting there watching Meghan Markle and stuff. That's where I'm confused. So if any of you can clarify that mystery for me, that would be very great, because I I don't, I'm confused. So, so I wonder if as a result of the pictures that this pap took that were very unflattering of Mr. Markle, because he portrayed him in like a slob kind of light, that he ended up joining forces with this other one, and then everything backfired. Now, I also don't know, because Samantha cannot say absolutely anything while the lawsuit is ongoing, because it can be detrimental to her case. So I am also wondering if this timing is because Mr. Markle is not bound by the same rules as Samantha, that she has to keep quiet and let the lawyers speak. And Mr. Markle can therefore speak freely and say things that Samantha probably couldn't say, but he could. Because the timing is a little bit, it's very good timing. And it's good that he's doing it, because he might be able to say the things, that Samantha can't on her own because of the lawsuit and not being able to talk. That's one. The second one is, I really like the point that he made, that Harry kept telling him not to talk to the press, right? Do you guys remember that? You know what? I think he seems, but let me finish that. And yet he pointed out, from what we know now, Meghan Markle started talking to the press and to lawyers and to authors and everything from early May 2018, while telling her father not to do that and criticizing him for doing that. She had been already talking to at least Carolyn Durham, and this is just of the few we know of. And if you remember that other pap, I posted that video that the pap said, oh, she used to call me, and she used to call me when she was a nobody, and when he was asked, does she still call you now, he said no comment. Now Mr. Markle, hi guys, I'm really happy that you're joining me. Thank you so very much. What do you guys think? Because I really think that he started this YouTube, or joined this guy, because if you look at the channel, there's only 2 videos. One dated a year ago, where Mr. Markle gives his comment that he's very disappointed about the judgment in the UK courts about this lawsuit. And now this one. So, and as I said, I am confused as to which paparazzi this one is. Now, I also wonder whether he joined with this guy, because this guy was also a pap that was on Meghan Markle's call list. Like she would call a bunch of paps, and he was one of them. So I am wondering if this is a way to send her a message that even the paps are turning against her now. And these paps have info, because they know that she called them. And probably she called them afterwards, or even still. So I wonder if this is like a warning shot to Meghan Markle, to tell her, you know what, even the paps are turning against you. I mean, what do you guys think? And he said that he would testify, and very happily, in Samantha's favor in court, because everything, all those books, everything in that book were lies. And but also he made a comment that I'm sorry about the dog, guys, but he also made a comment that he hopes that this doesn't get to court, and he hopes that it gets settled. Why would he? If I were him, I would be rooting for the case to go to court, so all her lies are exposed. Because until Meghan Markle is completely exposed, and her lies are exposed, and she has nowhere to go, maybe then she can start, I don't know, changing. Because I believe that people like Meghan Markle, until they have to hit rock bottom, they have to have nowhere to go for her lies to be there. So that comment a little bit put me off, because he wants them to settle. And I also think that, that he has to be very careful what he says, because I'm also worried that him saying comments, could actually jeopardize Samantha Markle's case while this case is ongoing, So him asking or hoping that Meghan Markle settles the lawsuit with Samantha, it's again protecting Meghan Markle. Instead of saying, no, I want this, because Samantha's asking for a jury trial, and yet he's asking and hoping that it gets settled. You know, so for me, I don't think he should be advocating for settling of a lawsuit. I think he should be advocating, because Samantha's reputation has suffered such a massive hit that only exposing Meghan Markle completely and proven in court that she lied, she will clear her name. You know, because Meghan Markle has done a great job for at least since 2018, really trashing Meghan. So that comment did worry me, that he says, let's hope they settle that. Because if she settles, then I'll tell you what it's going to look like, that Samantha was really after money, and that everything that Meghan said, it's true. Everything that Meghan said, it's true. That's how it's going to be perceived, that Samantha was exploiting her sister, or extortion her sister, you know, blackmailing his sister for money. So if Samantha settles, it's going to look very bad, and it's going to help Meghan's narrative. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Please tell me what you guys think, because if Samantha cannot settle with Meghan Markle, and so I was a little bit concerned about Mr. Markle saying that he hopes they settle and it doesn't get to court. You know, yeah, he says he's Team Royal Family, but at the same time he's saying he hopes that they settle because this wouldn't be good for Meghan. Who cares about Meghan? Who cares about Meghan? Who cares about a liar, a woman? And let me tell you something. A lot of people have said to me that Mr. Markle is in denial and didn't know about Meghan Markle. Partly, I agree with that. But also, I think that Meghan Markle has been lying all her life, that she compartmentalizes each lie. So she has like, this box here is for lying, this box is for this, that people don't even know really what she was doing or not doing, or what was real or what was not real. You know, so, but I hope Samantha doesn't settle. Yeah, but you see, it is, I just saw that comment that maybe Mr. Markle is worried about Sam's health, but it is more worrisome for somebody. It is more stressful that the world is trashing you. Samantha Markle gets death threats. Her image is completely gone. It is, let me tell you, for me, I can only speak for me, but as soon as the judges in Norway, I already won trials in Nicaragua and in Canada, but they said, sorry, Nicaragua, but my ex-husband kept saying, no, they're corrupt. So when I won that trial in Norway, but with 7 judges, it lifted something completely different. It frees you. It really does free you. You know, if you feel like a weight has been lifted off your shoulder, you feel vindicated. And even your mental health and your emotional health, it improves, you know, you go through a range of emotions. So for Samantha, settling or out of court is not going to help her mental health, because the perception is going to linger out there, and it's just going to grow, because that's the way things are. You know, it's just going to escalate and escalate and escalate, because you're going to have a lot of people saying, oh yeah, that's all she wanted, money from poor Megsy. That's all she was after, her money. You know, so for me, I fought 8 years for the truth to come out, and it was hell. And I have lupus, and I have secondary renal syndrome and scleroderma diffuse, you know, and I had liver, at some point I have kidney, my kidneys gave up on me a little bit. But for me, it just felt, because there were so many false articles about me everywhere. Even now, I'm still getting them. No, you know, this is why I published that. Unfortunately, it's in Norwegian, but you can translate it to Google. And I've done 2 press interviews that are coming out very soon. There's going to be more articles coming, and they're going to be in English. You know, I've been invited to go to Paris to a Women's World organization to give a speech about abuse and, you know, perseverance. But I'm not tooting my own horn here or anything. I'm just saying to you that if you let that narrative stand, even if you get money, for, at least for me, you will not live in peace, because there's always going to be those labels, and Meghan Markle is going to capitalize on that and continue saying, yeah, she was after money, that's all she wanted, money. This is what I've been telling you, that they all want to make money from me. I mean, what do you guys think? You know, the thing is that I think Mr. Markle, this is my opinion, I feel sorry for him. Hola. I really think that he wants to be a witness because he wants to see Meghan. Because he has never made it a secret that his favorite child is Meghan, that he's completely nuts about that woman. I don't know why. Because, she's nothing to write home about. This is a woman who's terrible. And I mean, guys, I mean it really, really. Her actions, you define a person by their actions, and she is terrible. Let me see if I can read some. Hi, Munchal. Yeah, Munchal is here. And I'm sorry, I have to wear my glasses for a couple more days, Mr. Markle should sue too. Mr. Markle should have sued People magazine, but he didn't do it, because that's actually, it's not even suing. He should have reported it to the police, because People magazine, by publishing or discussing private contents of a personal letter without the consent of Mr. Markle, that is a federal crime, and he didn't pursue it that way. Because had he done it that way, then the police would have been compelled to investigate and contact People magazine to discover who gave authorization for them to discuss. There's only one way that the contents of a private personal letter came into the possession of People magazine, and that is either through the person who sent it or through the person who received it. Now, let me read some of what you guys are saying here. Yeah, Sam needs to definitely have her say. Absolutely. I'm reading some stuff. Yeah, for me, I have that problem with my mom. My mom has 2 children. It's me and my sister. I talked to you about it. My sister joined forces with a lawyer, a crooked lawyer. Of course, I would love to do a chat with Mr. Markle, but I don't think he wants to do a chat with me. So he wants to do a chat with P. Dinah and stuff, you have to walk with me, because I have to do something here. I'm sorry about that. I'll just have to do, because I have to do something here. But But he wants to do a chat with P. Dinah and he wants to do a chat with P. Dinah and Lady C and stuff like that, not with me. So I'll have to see that. I mean, I have to find out. I mean, I have Samantha's number. But I don't have his number. So if you want, I would love to do a chat, because I would ask him really serious questions. I would ask him, like, the thing about Northwestern University, because I did talk to Northwestern University, and they said that there was no such thing as that. He said in many interviews that Meghan wasn't a liar. So I wonder whether he was in denial, or whether he didn't know about it. Because you don't get to be that kind of liar like Meghan Markle is all of a sudden. It takes years of practice. It takes years of not having any conscience. And as I was telling you with my mom, my sister hooked up with this lawyer and they falsified some documents, and they put a mortgage in my mother's home, and my sister wanted to basically leave her own mother homeless. Okay. And my mom's still talking to her. And I mean, and my sister, you should see the things she says about her own mother to the rest of the family. My mom has had a lot of problems. And I talked to my mom, and I said, you shouldn't be talking to her until she asks for your forgiveness. And she won't do it. My mom doesn't want to do it because, I don't understand it. I really don't understand it, guys. So I lived that situation with my mother because I had to fight really hard to save my mom's house from her own daughter. So Mr. Markle might be in that same situation. I don't know. I don't think, I adore my son. I don't think I would be able to put up, but I do call him out on things that are not right. You know what I mean? I call them out on things that are not right. Absolutely. And I've taught my son not to do this and not to do that. So I don't know if he's doing that because, I don't know. I do think that he wants to go to court and he wants to see Meghan Markle because he might consider that's the only way to see her. Because she refuses to talk to him completely. And she has slandered him. She has slandered him. I mean, she has slandered everybody. The only people she hasn't slandered are her black side of the family. She just doesn't talk about them because she knows she'd be in big trouble if she slandered her black side of the family. I mean, the fact that her uncle died and she didn't even send any condolences. And this is an uncle who was very loving towards her, and he's black. So Meghan Markle is not that dumb. She knows that she can't push it far enough and talk trash about her black side of the family. But she does trash her other side of the family, and she has trashed the royal family. She has lied about them. So I don't know what to tell you about that. But I do feel that he should be very careful before. I don't think he should be doing live shows because right now there's a lawsuit involved. And this should be, what is Rennie saying? I can't see very well, guys. And he should be actually record them and run them by Samantha's lawyers to make sure that he doesn't screw her case. You know what I mean? I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, because if he does live things, he might say things that might hurt Samantha legally and might favor Meghan. So I am wondering if this is a way. I don't know. I mean, I really don't know, because he should really, really be careful. He really has to be careful what he says. Sorry guys, I just have to make sure something here. Because he can hurt her chances very badly. So I really don't know what to tell you, but I don't think you should be doing those things live. I don't think you should be doing it with that pap, because it takes credibility away from him as well. I would do it on his own. I would address the people like we do, all the YouTubers do, and I would express his thoughts about and talk about his life and how things were and explain things a little bit. That's how I would go about it. But using a pap, it kind of, because paps are not, I don't know, they have this very bad reputation. Maybe not quiet. I don't think it should be quiet, but I think he shouldn't do live chats, because he might be saying things that might hurt Samantha's thing. I think that they should record them and run it by her lawyers and say, hey, listen, is this going to hurt the case? Because he seems to be gullible in many ways. Who was this? Who wants to come to Nicaragua? Let me see. Charles Held, yeah, you're more than welcome. Guys, I would love to have you here working at the school, helping build a lot of stuff, But I don't know, that comment, there's only one comment that bothered me that he said in that live, in that thing, that he said that he hopes that it gets settled out of court. The only person who would help this settlement out of court would be Meghan Markle, because it would feed her narrative. Instead of him saying, I want her to be in court, Samantha needs to have her say. Her truth must be verified by a jury. You know, people in the United States, like regular folk, need to hear the truth and decide, and so Samantha can clear her image. So I don't know, I mean, for me, my lawyer told me, you can't say anything. This is why I wanted to talk to you about things like that. And, you know, and I couldn't. And it was hard because, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think? And I gotta tell you that joining with a pap, he really did not need to join with a pap. I think he would get a lot more followers if he does it on his own. If he wants to reach out to YouTubers, Samantha has my number. Samantha has P. Dinah's number. You know, Samantha has Lady C's number. So for example, Mr. Markle could have started his YouTube channel on his own with P. Dinah or with Lady C or whoever he wanted to start it with. But a pap, but again, it's his choice. I mean, I'm sure he knows what he's doing. But I just have those things that are concerning, you know, for me. You know, I don't know. What do you guys think? Yes, he also said that he would go to court and support Samantha. Absolutely. I don't know what's going on with Wally and BuzzFeed. I don't know who that is, guys. I got a scare about my channel almost, you know, when I got that email that my channel was someone, that they're telling me that I was reported for exploiting a YouTuber. And when they say YouTuber, I know that anybody can have a YouTube channel. But when they meant, when the email that I got, it was that a YouTuber, somebody like me, had complained that I was exploiting him or her, because I don't know. And I was a little bit worried about being suspended. No, not a little bit, a lot worried of being suspended, because that's one of the things that they do. They suspend you and they just send you an email. So I actually was worried about that. But Mr. Markle, I mean, I hope that his heart is in the right place. Clearly, Mr. Markle has preferred Meghan Markle. I mean, I guess, you know, some parents have favorite children, favorite child, I don't know. But it's clear that he has a softer spot for Meghan Markle than he does for his other children. And I guess that, I don't know, I guess he'd be willing to go, because I think from what I understand, he's very upset about all the lies said about Samantha, rightly so. So I mean, I would hope that Mr. Markle, from what he said, he seemed genuine, that he wants to help Samantha Markle and that he wants to come to court and he will back up everything she says. But it's like to me, he came across more like he's desperate to see her. I don't know if I'm making myself clear. You know, I really don't know if I'm making myself clear. You know, and it is terrible. Everything that's happening right now, it's terrible with Samantha. Samantha has been trashed, and I'm pretty sure, guys, we haven't seen a thousandth of anything that Meghan Markle has been doing behind the scenes. And I think Jason Kanoff would be called to this jury trial with Samantha, and he would expose a hell of a lot more. And we would probably find out that Meghan Markle has been trashing her sister from way before that. Because from what Jason Kanoff, the little that Jason Kanoff related, Meghan Markle fed him a very bad image of Samantha Markle, which he bought, right, you know, hook and sinker, which is why he was helping Meghan for a while. But that is no longer the case. I guess that he saw right through her after a period of time. Hey, Finland. I love Finland. I really love Finland. It's beautiful in Finland. I love Germany. I love Germany. I love Finland. I love everywhere. Every country is beautiful, you know. But and also, I'd be very surprised if Meghan Markle doesn't go to Holland. Yeah, Finland is awesome, especially you guys with your saunas. It's so normal to have saunas in your homes. That was so funny. But I loved it. I would be very surprised if Meghan Markle doesn't go to Holland, because look how she showed up at the New York dinner at that museum with that awful red blanket that she wore, you know. I am pretty sure that she's going to go to Holland. Now, I was talking about security because Harry has made it pretty clear. Australia, oh, I love Australia. I haven't been there. That's on my bucket list. When they went to New York, they had police protection that Major de Blasio gave them, and then he got this major got a lot of slack. Melbourne, yeah, got a lot of slack from the people because people were angry because they got police protection while they were in New York and when they did that fake royal tour. So, and they have made it clear that they don't want to go anywhere unless they're treated like they are heads of state or still working members of a royal family representing a royal household. So for them to do the Invictus thing and go to Holland, I would assume that they would go with how do you say that they would demand to have police protection because they are that important, you know. So I don't know, what do you guys think? Because they have stated that they're not going anywhere unless they have police protection. So, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. I really do think that they want the police protection, and they're gonna do it. They're not going to go to Holland if they don't have it, because they want to come and make a big noise and big stink for Netflix, you know. So, but that's what I think. Those are my thoughts and opinions. I don't know if you guys agree with it, but that's what I think. But I'm just worried a little bit about Mr. Markle stating that he wants Samantha and Meghan to reach a settlement out of court. That doesn't bode well for me. You know, I don't like that. I don't know. I don't know. But I hope the good people of Holland, I hope that they don't get suckered into Harry and Meghan. It was so embarrassing to see him with that orange jumpsuit. It's almost like making fun of Holland, you know. I don't know how to explain it. And he looked like an idiot. And it was just really embarrassing. And he's using the title. And he's still featured in the royal website. And so is Meghan. So, I don't know. I mean, what do you guys think? I hope that Mr. Markle is not thinking of Meghan while doing this, and is thinking actually that Samantha needs to clear her name. I hope Mr. Markle doesn't keep encouraging a settlement between Meghan and Samantha, because that does not work. That will do worse things for Samantha's image. So, I don't know. I mean, I am really torn about that, but I do back Samantha all the way. It takes guts to do what she's doing because she's coming from a very disadvantaged position, and I know how that feels. Her resources are very limited. People say, oh, sue this guy, but it's really expensive to do that. I mean, it really is expensive to do that. So it takes guts. She was she, when she got the proof that she needed to, that Meghan Markle was the one behind the book, she, and the things that were said in that book is actually quite terrible. So I'm very glad that she's taking it on, but it takes a lot of courage. And I know it would be easier to settle. Trust me, I got offered many settlements as long, and I kept saying no, I want to clear my name. And for me, that's given me a lot of peace. I'm angry about everything I went through, because it happened for so many years, but it given me peace, you know. And Harry, I mean, I swear to God, people, when I saw, I hadn't seen that video of him doing that orange thing, you know, making fun of people in Holland about the orange color, you know. I mean, this guy is completely unaware of culture, sensitive to culture, you know, calling the soldiers, you know, that very racial slur, or going to a party dressed as a Nazi. And Meghan Markle calling herself Caucasian, you know. I mean, and trashing her family, making, you know. And you know, many of you have asked me, why does she lie so publicly? Doesn't she know she's going to get caught? Why? Because people, when she got to that platform, she thought she was untouchable. And she had people like Oprah, Gail, even the Clooneys going to bat for her. Because do you remember that after that, they did the interview? And Hillary visited Meghan Markle at Frogmore Cottage. Remember that? And Ellen, all of them. So she felt she was surrounded by all those crooks who were backing her and who had the ear of the mainstream media in the United States. I have put that Mr. Markle, it's not his channel, it's this guy's channel. So go, it's in my community post. I think it's called Strangest Friendships or something like that. Go to my community post on YouTube and it's there. But Harry's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. And the only way, and this is just my belief, Meghan will be there because this is a world platform. And you're going to see Harry saying, my beautiful wife is here, as though she invented Invictus. And then I have a horrible feeling that they will have a police protection or police people carrying them around as though they're royals. Because I am pretty sure that that's one of the things they would want, even for the Netflix thing. And the Netflix is not a charity event. It is a documentary reality or whatever you want to call it. So Harry can make money and fulfill his terms of the contracts with Netflix. I can guarantee you, because he has been remiss in his duty with Invictus, because the one that actually bailed him out was Prince William, with the Royal Foundation, giving them the 500,000 pounds they needed in order to stay open, because Harry refused to do it or didn't do it. I still don't know where the hell all the charity money is. So let me know what you think. I'm gonna go because it's Sunday, it's my mother's birthday, but I wanted to do this live because and please leave me comments, because I'm actually concerned. Please, I still don't know if this guy is the one, if the pap that he's with right now is the one that took the first pictures of him in Rosarito, or if he is the second one who he set up the pictures, who he joined forces to set up the pictures to look like he was gonna wear a suit. I am confused about that. Please tell me what you think about him joining forces with a pap. Because I can tell you, Mr. Thomas Markle could open his own channel and reach out to any of all the YouTubers, you know? And yeah, and he would have gotten a lot of people helping him out. So I don't know, I am quite confused. Please do leave that. And how do you feel? Do you guys think that oh, let me tell you, if this thing goes to trial with the lawsuit, Jason Kanoff will be a key witness. Make no mistake about that. And we're gonna see a lot more. We're gonna see a lot more. And I'm pretty sure that Omi Scobie and Caroline Duran will be in a lot of trouble, because they should have consulted or verified those things, and they didn't. So let me know what you think. I mean, what do you guys think? I really do believe that one of the conditions for Harry to go to, and Meghan, I do believe that she'll go to Holland. And I do believe that one of the conditions for them to go there is to have police protection so they look like the big shots. Because that's how they want to be seen worldwide, because Harry still doesn't want to let go of those privileges. Okay? So please let me know. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you that 108 of you joined in such a short notice. You guys are amazing. I posted the things about the school so you can see what's happening tomorrow. I'll go there. Please be aware that the sun here, it's really hitting me hard. I have lupus, so it does tire. I'm amazed because I used to walk 12 kilometers in Norway and I wasn't even tired, or I had a lot of energy, but the air was cold. But then cold weather is bad for me. But here the sun really tires me out. So let's see what happens. And please answer that thing about the pap, because I am very confused. Which pap is this one? I'm confused about this thing. Do you think that Samantha do you think it's beneficial for Samantha to settle? I don't. And do you think that Mr. Markle is still thinking of Meghan more than Sam, and this is why he's advocating for it to be settled out of court? I don't know. I am just, there's so many questions, and I don't like that pap. And I have a feeling this will end up horribly wrong. And I think that he's being used. He's an elderly man. He's not very savvy. He's very naive in many areas. And I do have a feeling he's been taken for a ride, because trust me, guys, having your name cleared is the best feeling in the world. It took me 8 years. But when it finally gets done, you go through a period that you can't believe it. And I'm still being trashed. But it helps my soul. And it's helped me to heal a lot emotionally. So I hope Samantha doesn't settle, because it's going to backfire on her. And I have a horrible feeling that Mr. Markle joining with this guy is going to backfire. But give me your thoughts, okay? So thank you for joining me. I love you all. You guys get me through some really bad times. You have no idea how bad I felt in Norway, how lonely and how abandoned, and many times I felt like giving up, and sometimes talking to you just kept me going. So thank you very much, and you guys have a lovely night. Thanks for supporting my channel and for supporting the school. Thank you very much, all of you, for the donations, and I keep posting the work at the school. Thank you so very much. I don't want to cry because it hurts my eye, but there was a period in time in Norway I was absolutely alone, and you guys kept me going. You guys kept me going, and your support kept me going, and I felt I had friends I could reach out to. So thank you very much for that. I don't want to cry because you guys are amazing. You really kick ass. So thank you very much. And have a good night. I have to go back to my mommy. It's her birthday, 78 years of age. So thank you, and you guys have a lovely night. And again, thank you for everything you do and for listening to my crazy thoughts. But do leave me your comments, because I'm still confused about which pap is this one. Have a good night, guys.